So we'll start off by teaching adjustments off of the tee. So when you're in a lesson with a kid, or when I'm in a lesson, or when I'm practicing on my own, talking about adjustments means, to me, I like to teach it as doing the opposite, right? So again, going back to the tee work that I just talked about, tee work gives us immediate feedback. So when we're on the tee, we've got to make adjustments pitch to pitch unless that ball goes exactly where it should go. Meaning, if it's an inside pitch, I want it to go to the back left side. If it's a middle pitch, I want it to go up the middle. And if it's an outside pitch, I'm driving that ball opposite field. So with that immediate feedback, sets up my next pitch. So we'll go with an example of a hitter who's popping up, right? So she's getting underneath every single pitch. She's dropping her hand. She's popping everything up. Can't seem to figure it out. What drives me batty is when I have a girl that comes in here and does the same thing over and over again. And I'm just looking at her like, hello? Like, can we think of if it's, right? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result, right? But take a step back, put my coaching hat on, right? We have to teach these things to our hitters. So the simplest way for me that I've found, without getting too technical and without having to come up with a million drills, is do the opposite, okay? This also is a great way to teach your kids barrel control and to how to really feel and control that barrel in their hands. So by doing the opposite, making adjustments. Again, if my hitter's popping everything up, those next 3 balls, I'm expecting them to hammer it into the ground. It's so much easier to have a hitter understand and make mechanical adjustments without overthinking it by simply telling them to do the opposite. So if I'm telling a hitter, hit the ball into the ground, I'm hopefully gonna get a hitter that now approaches the ball this way, understanding that I'm trying to get the ball in the ground. You will sometimes have girls that still don't fully get it, and I tend to say, chop. So tomahawk chop, and they literally are going like this at the ball, which is great. So without having to get into detail about how I want their arms to do this, and their hand path, and their arm slot, and their back shoulder, and their front shoulder, and all of the above, it's simple, okay? So, and again, it works in both ways. If they're rolling over everything, hey, pop a couple up. So they're learning to do something different, and they're having a different approach, really helps girls, and it's very easy, I find, for hitters to understand how to make an adjustment. The last thing you want is to send your kid to a camp and the school of their dreams and to have them get into front toss and pull every single ball to the left side, okay? A college coach and a coach at a tryout, I would think, wants to see your kid and their ability to be coachable and how to make, and knows how to make adjustments. So again, my rule, when I'm ever sending a kid to a tryout or to a combine or a camp, whatever, I always tell them, hit the first couple to the right side, okay? So with that, and this is from a front toss situation, if my kid's going to sit in at, Arizona, and Candrea's throwing front toss, or he's watching someone throw front toss, and you're sitting up there, you're so excited, your adrenaline's rushing, and you're pulling every ball foul, well, great, you made contact, but those are all foul balls, right? Drop curve, you're out, right turn back to the dugout. So by letting the ball get close enough to me, by thinking let the ball get closer and drive the ball to the right side, it's so much easier to play catch up for the next 2, and it shows your ability and your confidence in yourself letting the ball get close to you. So remember, first 5 to the right side, adjustments are opposites, okay? And that's going with mechanical stuff. It's gonna take us way deeper and way more videos to actually get into the further details, but I figured that this is a great way for coaches to really watch their hitters, to simplify their words, to not over deliver and over coach these young girls and blow their mind with words that, you soon become the peanuts and you're just doing this. So keep it simple. Adjustments are opposites. First 5 to the right side. We'll see you guys soon. If you have any questions, my email's below.